So, welcome, what's up? This is day one, video one of Tesla Guy, a new experiment. Not really sure where it's going, but essentially I want to talk about Tesla, the car, the man, the driving force, Elon Musk, and how, in a way, it's changed my life. I've never had heroes, I've never been one for hero worship. But this is a man who is driving the future single-handedly. Now, some of you may not realise there's a schism happening in this world as we speak. On the one hand, you have people who accept the status quo. They say this is how it's always been. Some people own stuff, some people don't. Some people are hungry, some people are not. It's just the way it's always been. Nothing we can do about it. On the other hand, you've got people who say the future's not set, let's change it. And what's happening slowly is these people are dividing. Now, whatever you believe in, you're getting. If you believe that you don't deserve any better, and people don't deserve any better, and the world is how it is, carry on, that's fine. Keep fighting for scraps, keep doing what you do your best to enjoy life. The other group of people are saying you can't change their mind. You can't help them. You can argue till you're blue in the face and they'll just fight you. They'll fight for the rights of the rich to get richer. Let's just leave them alone. Let's let them be and just do our own thing. And what we're gradually seeing is this sharing economy, this internet-based economy where it doesn't matter what country you are, it doesn't matter which psychopath has set borders between you. You can get in touch with people who you want to get in touch with. You can interact with fellow like-minded individuals. You can share, you can help, you can change, you can teach, you can educate, you can do whatever needs to be done and just leave these people alone. And what Elon Musk is doing, he's become a catalyst for this movement. He's created a car company which, logically, if you look at the business analysis and everything else, it's not going to work. Fine, it's not going to work. And yet 400,000 people have just paid $1,000, $400 million for a deposit on a car which doesn't exist, that they're not going to get for years, because they've said, we believe in you. We believe in what you're doing. And we want you to do what you're doing. We want you to succeed in what you're doing. And that's just magical. That's just an incredible moment. Because these people are growing. And even though some of you may think that's just a car, it's just an electric car, that's not what it's about. What it's about is freedom from traditional ideologies, traditional power structures, oil companies, automotive companies deeply entrenched in military, military profiteering, and it's an escape from that, and it's something else. It's belief, it's hope, and Tesla. The name hasn't come about by choice. Nikola Tesla was a visionary. He was a dreamer, an inventor who was crushed by big business and big industry and politics and government. The man discovered aspects of physics which are still classified to this day. Now, are you okay with that? That's the question. Are you okay with the fact that this genius, working alone, discovered elements of physics? I don't mean elements like chemical elements, I mean aspects of physics which can change our world, which are changing our world today. He discovered them 50 plus years, over 100 years ago. And they're still classified. Because some people think, A, if I don't know how to make money from this yet, no one else is allowed to make money from it. And B, this is only good for making money. There is a further aspect, which is the scary one, which is C, this could be dangerous, and we can use this to make our position more powerful. the military intelligence model, whatever. I'm not getting into that yet. Later. So do you believe in that? Do you believe in secrets? Do you believe that whoever gets there first is the winner? Tesla, the car company now, not the man, the car company, have open sourced their patents. You can look at that as a play. You can look at it as a chess play. Elon Musk is trying to get his technology to a point where it hits critical mass, where everybody else has to follow that structure. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's open source. You can go out tomorrow, if you have the resources, which are not that easy, but the world's leveling, and you can work on Tesla's technology. You can refine it, develop it, improve it. It's open source. All the other car companies are running scared of this. They still refuse to do it. They're still trying to do their own thing. GM with the Bolt, similar to the Model 3 in performance, perhaps, not concept. They use a completely proprietary technology, suggesting it's going to really struggle because you can't use Tesla's quickly growing charger network. You can't use it. So they're trying to shoehorn the electric car model into their old business model. And they're wondering why they're going to struggle. They're wondering why no one's interested in their car when Tesla is selling 400,000 pre-orders. Tesla's doing things differently. And that's why for the first time in my life, and this is awkward to say for someone like me, who's as individual as me, for the first time in my life I have a hero. And that's a powerful moment for me. And I think a lot of people are they're coming to the same conclusion. This is a man who, to coin a phrase, doesn't give a fuck. He's doing his own thing. He's making humanity better. Yeah, he's making money off it. There's nothing wrong with making money. This is a common illusion. Can socialists have money? Answer, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's not what you have that's the issue. It's what you've done to get it. If you're going out punching grandmas in the face, mugging people for money, you can become a millionaire, well, slowly. You can make money, that's what I'm trying to say. Have you given any value to the world? No. Of course you haven't. Of course you haven't. You don't deserve anything. But if you go out and you improve, you educate, you teach, you inspire, you develop new technologies, you make things better, who's going to begrudge you money? If anybody does, forget them. Forget them. They don't count. They can't think. They can't use their brain. If they're going to begrudge you, gone. So it's not about what you have. It's about what you do. And if you work to the common cause, if you look at the future projects of Tesla, I'm not going to go into them here. They're mind-blowing. Of course, you've got rocket launches. You've got Hyperloop. You've got global internet connection, meaning you, whoever you are, whether you're sat in London, Africa, Brazil, France, wherever you're sat, doesn't matter. You can connect with anybody in the world. Not yet, but soon. And you can show them, you can help them, you can teach them. You can say the ideological system you've believed in all your life, it's not the only way. It's not the only way. Ask me questions and let me use my experience. You can connect with people in ways that's never been possible before. The world's changing, the world's shrinking. And people always say it's always been this way, and human nature, this, that and the other, and we can't change anything. It's changing. And it's changing around you. And if you believe that it can't change, that's where you are. You're in this side, you're in the past. Because all that's happening is us, people, are moving away. We're saying to you, okay, believe what you believe. Bye-bye. And that's it. And we're walking away. And Tesla has become a catalyst for this. As silly as it sounds, just a car. It's just a car. It's possibly the most fundamental technological shift since the Model T. And it's not just about the car, obviously, as I've said. It's about your belief. It's about your hope for the future. It's about the fact that we live in a finite system, a closed loop. Our world is a closed loop. That's unarguable. We live in a closed loop, and yet we're fighting for resources. We're a growing population, and everyone's fighting to have as much as possible. And we're quickly exhausting a finite energy source, fuel, Some people say, oh, it lasts forever, the earth renews it. All right, maybe, but it slowly renews it. If that's the case, it renews slowly. We're running close to the point where it's not harmful to extract anymore. We're getting to that point. We're getting to the point where we can still get it, but we're poisoning our water. We're poisoning our air. We're ruining land. We're creating earthquakes. We're doing bad things to get it. Elon Musk is saying, forget it. Solar, the sun, gives us all the energy we ever need. Let's stop being scared to talk about the future and just do it. Let's just do it. And it's magnificent because for the first time in years, probably, 50 plus years, maybe even longer, we've got heroes who are not just beautiful or just rich or just big and strong. We've got heroes who are using their brain and they're using their creativity. And we can see the impact that creativity is having. We've got a new breed of heroes. I'm sick of, okay, I'm going to use an example. David Beckham. People love him. I've got nothing against him, apart from the fact that I see him in my newspaper every day. I see him on social media every day. Who is this guy? He was a good sportsman. He's nice looking. He's made some clothes. That's it. That's what he's done, and now he's rich. And he's being slammed in my face all the time. I don't care about David Beckham. Just let him be. Let him be. It's fine. I don't want to see him. But we've got new heroes coming through. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. These people are changing the world around us. And you're either going to get on board or you're going to end up here. You're going to end up marginalised. And that's the choice we're all making every day. It's not about you need to change your lifestyle fundamentally. You just need to believe in different heroes. That's it. Whoever you believe in, that's who you become. If you believe in the Conservative government, and I don't mean Conservative big C, I mean Conservative small c. If you believe in a Conservative ideology, you're Conservative. You'll stay Conservative. You're a fading relic of a dying system. If you believe in hope and commonality and the fact we're all human beings, that's where you're going to end up. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.